welcome back to another episode of Radical Lifestyle. We are continuing our tour of Muscat, and today we are at Nizwa. Located about an hour and a half from Muscat, Nizwa is often referred to as the Pearl of Islam. And once you're here, it's easy to see why. Our first stop is the iconic Nizwa Fort. This 17th century fort is Oman's most visited national monument. Its massive circular tower was designed not just for beauty, but also for defense. It's one of the oldest and best preserved forts of Oman. What's impressive here is not just the size of the fort, but how thoughtfully it was built. The trapdoors, the murder holes, and the way it was designed to confuse and slow down invaders. If you love architecture or history, then you will love the fine details here, like the wooden doors, carved ceilings, and the traditional Omani living quarters which are preserved in this fort. Before we go inside the fort, we're going to first check out what the garden area looks like. The garden contains a huge expanse of agricultural area. This includes date palm trees, flowers, and fruits, and also some animals. One of the most popular and traditional Omani sweets is the Omani halwa. Here in the fort, they have showcased how they used to make halwa back in the old days. The agricultural area also includes the installments of their traditional irrigation systems called falaj. Now we're going to take a look inside the fort. There are lots of different museums here that showcase traditional Omani culture and life, and lots of their old-time weapons and utensils. So let's check it out. After we checked out all the exhibits and learned a lot about Omani history and culture, we kept on exploring the fort and found many different passageways and secret areas where we could explore some more. This fort is truly like a maze. If you don't pay attention, you might just get lost. We are making our way to the main tower. Along the way, we saw an image of the design of the tower. The tower is complete with battlements, secret shafts, and trapdoors. And access to the top is only by a narrow, twisty staircase. Now let's climb to the top of the main tower. The entrance to the tower is barred by a heavy wooden door, studded with metal spikes to impede any invaders to get to the top. We finally made it to the top, and the expanse of this tower is just unimaginable. The tower is 30 meters above the ground and has a diameter of 36 meters. For something this large, you know it needs a very strong foundation. And this tower's foundation runs another 30 meters deep underground. After we thoroughly explored the tower, we made our way back down and started to head out. On the way out, we spotted some cool inscriptions which are from 100 years ago. After we were done exploring the fort, we made our way to Nizwa Souq. Nizwa Souq is a maze of shops selling traditional Omani goods, from handmade khanjars or daggers to frankincense and dates. If you're looking for souvenirs, this is a great place for that. And don't worry, everyone here bargains, so make sure you bring your best negotiation skills. Nizwa is one of those places that stays with you. It's rich in culture, welcoming, and full of stories. When you're in Oman, make sure you don't skip Nizwa. It's truly a hidden gem. Thanks for watching, everyone. So if you liked today's video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.